Hey, what's up, guys? I'm out here. Yes, I'm away from home visiting family, and I want to talk to you about something. Okay, I'm at my daughter's house, and she has children, and everyone in this home has a phone. Every single one of them are walking around with these cell phones, and they all listen to different things. Yes, they're all doing different things on the phone. I remember when I was young. It was only maybe like two phones in the house. Maybe the kitchen and maybe the living room. Or maybe the parents had one in their room. About three. No. But and it was a totally different thing. It was landlines then. But these cellular phones, they really getting on my nerves. I'm telling you, they can't find them. They where they at? They crying. They can't find my phone. 3 and 5. 3 years old and 5 years old. They screaming where they phone at. Child, what's your number? I don't know. I don't think at this age they need phones. This is just something else just to stress them out because if they can't find it, they walking around crying, having fits, having tantrums because they can't find their phone. And I'm saying to myself, look, give me this phone. Let me put this phone up. You addicted to this phone. You don't need it. Yes. But this is an everyday thing. They can't keep up with them. They can't find them. They pissed off. They upset, and they can't relax without them. God forbid I take for one of them away from them. Girl, you try to take one of them from them, they'll have a fit. Be crying like the world ended, like their life is ending. Yeah, they must feel like it when them phones are detached from them. But yeah, I don't know. Who think this is the things that it's a problem for these little kids be running around so obsessed with these little cell phones and crying and constantly worrying about them. And then on top of that, when they misplace them, they crying because they can't find them. But you know what else is the kicker here? When one of them is doing something on the phone, the other one want to do it too. And you got to find what the other one is doing on the phone so you keep up with them. Your homework? Go ahead and do your homework, baby. He don't go to school. The other one go to school, so he want to do he want to do homework too. Okay, come here. I'm gonna make you up some homework. Come here. Excuse me for a moment. Yeah. And you know what cracks me up is like they keep crying over. Say one's doing playing a game, and then the other one that play the game too. So you got to find the game and put it on his phone. Then he don't know how to play the game. Then he's upset because he don't know how to play the game, and he's crying. And then this is a thing where they can join, like meet each other in cyberspace somewhere and play these games together. And if he can't, he won't accept them into the game. He's crying because he want to be in the game with him. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's like, what happened to a hide and go seek? What happened to freeze tag? Shoot, I'm telling you. These phones taking these kids to a whole nother place, stressing them out on a whole nother level. I never was so stressed when I was this young. Walking around crying and carrying on about a phone. Can't find my phone. I want to play this game. He's not accepting me in this game. It's just too much. It's like, listen, how about y'all just sit down and read a book or something? Do they even do that anymore in school? I wonder. I wonder. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm telling you, they got them phones, some kids. That's a lot of stress on the parents too, because now they want to do things on this phone that they see the grown ups doing, and I just think it's just too much. I think they should at least be. They shouldn't get a phone till they about at least till about 9, 10 years old. Okay, I would say at least that 9 or 10 is a good age for a child to have a phone. And even before that, what you need it for though? Like Who are you calling? You can use your mother for a call, and then you got to monitor what they're doing on these phones. So I think that's still young. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got a way of monitoring them, what they doing on the phones, and it's like, but then do you even want them to have these phones? Like, they're not good for them at all. I don't see nothing beneficial about them having these cell phones at being children. I don't see any what's the benefit of them having these phones at such a young age? So you could call them and talk to them. You could call their parents' phone and say, "Let me talk to the little boy. Or let me speak to the little girl." You know, they don't need phones of their own. I think it's just too much. I really do. I really just think it's just too much. Yeah. I'm telling you, my children didn't have cell phones when I was young. When I was raising them, they didn't have cell phones. I remember one day I went to go see my grandmother, and she was like, "Oh, hey, I bought Imani a cell phone." I was like, "What you buy her that for?" She's only 10 years old. Oh, all the 10-year-olds have them, and not mine. Because they know, because she gonna feel left out. Because everyone else in her school has a cell phone but her, so she needs a cell phone too. Really? Hmm. Alrighty, but it wasn't my choice. And ever since then, she had one. I think that should catapult her into an adult in her mind when she got them cell phones. Because do they really monitor what the children can see and hear on these phones? They weren't going around talking about some gats, and whatever that means. But child, they teaching me stuff. And they learning all this stuff from off the internet. Yes. So if they learning that, ain't no telling us what else they learning off the internet. You should hear the way they talk. They have conversations that grown ups should be talking about, not children. Yeah, and it's because they exposed to too much, I think, on the internet. Yeah, I said it. They being exposed to entirely too much when they have these phones. And now he's 3 and he's 5 and they got these phones and they on YouTube. He know how to work them better than me. He know how to get to the YouTube, get to this, and that. No, but he didn't even know how to push the little button and say what he want. He could barely talk. But the phone know exactly what he's saying and will bring up what he want. He like, yes, yes. I gotta ask him 20 times. What you say? Say it again. Say it again. I don't understand what you're saying, baby. But them phones. They know exactly what he's saying when he gets on that phone and he's speaking to that speaker and he wants to see something. They know exactly what he's saying. Yes, yes. I'm just saying to myself, mm. I know a lot of people, a lot of adults. They took them phones from their children. They don't allow them to have these iPads, these cell phones. They even monitor them when they're on their laptops or on the computer. They get a couple of hours a day, and that's it on them. All the rest of the day, they free off the phones. They don't have their children on the phones like that. Yeah, they take them phones from them, but they monitor them while they on the phones, and they do not allow them to be on the phones all day and night. They don't give them phones. They don't give them their phones as pacifiers. You know, before when the baby cry, you give them a pacifier to shut them up, put it in their mouth, give them some. You know what I'm saying? But now they give them the phones. Here, take this phone. And they happy because it's a world on that phone that they can dive into and stay there for hours and hours and hours in a day. No physical activity. You know what I'm saying? They just constantly just sitting there on them phones all day. All day. You try to take it from them, they crying to their mom, "Oh, you cut my phone. Give it back his phone. That's his phone." Child. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. And you would think that them being on the phone, they would learn something productive. You know what I'm saying? Like how to eat. You know what I'm saying? To exercise. Go out and get some fresh air. Enjoy the outside. And things like that. But no, they stuck in a dark house and looking on a phone screen all day. Mm-hmm. Look, some parents gonna allow it though. I already know that. Some parents gonna allow it. You got to parent these children right. And I'm telling you, the cell phones are raising the kids. The cell phones are raising the children. They're irrational. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to them because it's like they can't comprehend. They can't comprehend what you're saying. They so combative. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And anytime you say anything to them to try to tell them anything, or it don't stick through. You can't break whatever shield that's been put up. Yeah, yeah. Emotional wrecks. Yeah, like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Parents, I congratulate you if you take them phones from your children. Don't allow them, but and take them outside and get some activity going on or something. But for my grandchildren, I'm telling you, I took it and I put it up on top of the refrigerator. This little boy got the chair, climbed on. Look, this 3-year old got the chair, climbed onto the counter, stood up on the counter, and reached on top of the refrigerator and got his phone. Yes, told me no, it's my phone. Mm, yes, fought me for that phone. Took the phone from we was in there. We was in here go blowing, swinging blows. Like no, he actually was going off for this phone. I'm saying to myself, this is ridiculous. Yep, and then the other one give you the sad look and say, "Yeah." You should see them. See them. They performers. They know how to put on a performance. Like you, like you done rocked their world. Like you told them it was the end of the world. They just, you know what I'm saying? They so dramatic over these phones, and I think this, it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Mm-mm. It's not healthy. They don't do nothing else but just be on the phones, or they do run around and play sometimes. And he like to choo choo trains, but after a while, they be back on the phones. At least one of them do be playing with the choo choo trains, and I can see that that's a good thing. But he also is like, he ain't as bad as the other one, but that other one, boy, he rides on that phone. When he wake up, he need that phone. When he go to sleep, and my granddaughter, when she wake up, she got that phone. You know what I'm saying? When she go to sleep, she sleeps with that phone in her hand. Yes, yes, she be. And if you try to take it from her, no, it's my phone. It's my phone. I'm like, oh my goodness. She charging the phone. She holding the phone. She could be having the phone right here, secured, so the phone won't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Up under her, she's sleeping with the phone. I'm like, and she got the phone going all night. Like you hear people just talking. I tell them, can you please turn that off, please? It's enough. All that dribber jabbering and talking and constantly. Every time she swiped, then somebody else constantly jibber jabbering and talking. It's like, oh my goodness, look. It's just too much. Like I feel like they in the house with me. I mean, it just after a while it just becomes too much. Like it's like turn them things off, please, or go into another room if you want to hear. I don't want to hear that mess no more. Come on, sit down and then read this book or something. What? Read a book. They ain't gonna read no book. They rather turn the TV on and watch a movie, but they won't sit back and just solitude, just really just enjoy the quietness. Of a house. It's like it's so peaceful, but they don't know nothing about that. I remember before when I was a little girl, my grandma used to be like, "Yeah, time to turn these TVs off and whatever, and try to do something constructive, do something, read a book or something like that. Go outside and play, get some air. You know what I'm saying? We would either play some games or something like that. But it wasn't an all day thing where you just sat around and was watching TV all day. No, no. And you couldn't, yeah, yeah. She wouldn't even let me outside sometimes, say the truth. I'd be like, I'm going outside. And no, he was outside yesterday all day. Stay in the house and try to find something else to do. Yeah, yeah, she did. But yeah, even if she just like, let's play some cards, let's do this, play a board game, you know. I even learned how to do this little, like I had a lot of little hobbies. I used to like design clothes, put little studs on my jeans and jackets and things like that. I got into a lot of other things because I had a lot of time where I wasn't sitting in front of the TV set when we didn't have cell phones back then. So, you know what I'm saying? You took up a lot of different trades and hobbies and things like that, and I think that was good. I think that's a good thing for our young to do instead of being sitting on these phones all day, and watching people. You know what I'm saying? You would think these people they care about them people on the phones than they do the people who's around them. You know? That's how I be feeling like that phone is so important. I'm asking you to turn it off while I'm cooking. Can we have a conversation without you got this phone in your hand and like mouth open, drooling from the mouth? I mean, because you've been on there for so long. And one day I touched the phone. The phone was so hot. I said, shh, I don't see how they do it. That phone was burning all day and all night. It was burning up. Phone was hot. Yes. I was just like, phew. I got zapped from it. It was so hot. Like, oh, the phone over here somewhere. But yeah, they don't understand the dangers of, charging phones and having them hooked up to your ears or charging phones while you're in the bed with you. You know what I'm saying? You try to explain it to them how it's not safe, but they think you just exaggerating. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they don't think we know anything. We just exaggerating. No, you exaggerating. It's not a big deal. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I just like, at night, I go upstairs in my daughter's room, and she got the phone on her bed. She got the laptop on her bed. She got all of it's playing. The TV on, everything's on. I gotta turn everything off, take it off the bed, sit on the floor in the corner or something, and this, and that. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. But yeah, we want to start curbing these children who's addicted to these phones and start taking them from them. Hey, look, what is it called when they gotta go to rehab? Detox them. They need to be detoxed. That's how I feel. They need to be detoxed. Because other than that, shoot, it's gonna get worse. Yeah, and I don't know. They just, but like I said, you gotta start from somewhere. And I'm starting to detox and maybe take it from. Don't let them have it all day, all day. Some children don't have no phones because their parents can afford them. They don't have a line and them have a line because it's so expensive now. But then they make it easy. I said the more lines you get, the cheaper it gets. That's what they say. I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, detox them from these phones, girls and ladies and gentlemen and parents and whatever. Cause yeah, if your child on there all day, every day, yeah, I think it's starting to start to detox them because I've never seen anything like this before, and I'm thinking this can't be healthy. All right, it's okay, maybe 1 or 2 hours a day, but not all day. Not as soon as I mean, they taking them to school too. So, you know, they got them in school, and when they come home, when they wake up, when they go to sleep, I mean, it's their life. You would think that they was that's their best friend. You know, yeah. They hold on to the phones like it's their best friend. So yeah, but that was all I wanted to talk about was because these kids was not driving me crazy about these phones. I said, listen, I ain't gonna do it. I'll take them and put them up before you try to drive me crazy about this song. It's not going to happen. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for listening. I love you.